San Diego man is in custody this morning following a tense standoff on the roof of the FBI office. And that you heard was the warning sound before agents rushed the roof at the FBI office, and they later are seen marching away with the suspect in handcuffs. For hours, he was pacing back and forth and sitting on top of one of the buildings. The man jumped a picket fence around 11:30 a.m. yesterday. He called various local media saying he wanted to talk to a federal agent. Officials are still investigating the incident. A police officer in Oklahoma is being hailed as a hero for going above the call of duty. His actions helped ease the fears of a young girl who is now sleeping better at night. Aubrey and her 9-year-old sibling, Ava, have been having trouble sleeping lately. This is after their parents say they were scared by violence on television. They tried to ease their children's fears, including a nightly safety check, but nothing worked until a local police officer came up with a way to help make the girls feel safe. Every night, Lieutenant Paul Barber would leave a note for those girls.
My heart went out to him, and I felt like I needed to do something to make him feel safe.
Now, Barber's note said, "I am driving through your neighborhood and everything looks good." A lot going on here as model trains, they took over the Kern County Fairgrounds this weekend, and many took advantage of that event. And the Golden Empire Historical and Modeling Society of Bakersfield hosted the annual event, but it wasn't just model train displays that families got to enjoy. Over 100 vendors were on hand to help you build your very own train collection. And of course, for your little ones, there was a train ride to top it all off. And covering America, a Florida skydiver and pilot are lucky to be alive after performing what's called touch and goes over the weekend. The Cessna got caught in the parachute, cutting the skydiver's cords. The diver was thrown to the ground from 75 feet in the air, and the Cessna nosedived to the ground. Amazingly, both the pilot and the skydiver only sustained minor injuries. The NTSB and FAA are both investigating. And a Colorado couple is opening a club where people can smoke marijuana legally. Cheryl and David Finelli will soon open Club Ned. That's the only legally sanctioned cannabis club in the nation. The Finellis believe by designing this club, they're keeping people from smoking in public and also keeping them from driving while stoned. And still much more to come in our next half hour. Coming up next, spreading the word about slowing down. A deadly wreck on Gosford has one woman asking drivers to ease off the gas pedal. Plus, a busy intersection in southwest Bakersfield is back open this morning after it was closed for much of yesterday, while BPD officers investigated a deadly wreck. The accident happened on Gosford Road, just south of Stockdale Highway on Saturday afternoon. Police say 22-year-old Rodolfo Contreras was driving on Coffee Road when he tried to beat a yellow light, lost control, and hit the center divider. His SUV then slammed head-on into another car, killing 54-year-old David Agio of Rohnert Park. Agio's wife, who was also in the car, suffered minor injuries. Officers say drugs may have played a role in the crash. And now a Bakersfield woman is trying to spread the word about slowing down along that dangerous stretch of Gosford Road. For hours yesterday, Roxana Sarabia stood just a few feet away from that crash scene, holding onto 2 pieces of poster board with the message, "Slow down." She says she got the inspiration from a crash last month in southwest Bakersfield that killed an 11-year-old boy.
I want everyone to be aware they need to slow down.
She says she plans on gathering more people to put up signs at other dangerous intersections. Thanks for that, Lauren. And some bad news this morning for local drivers. According to BakersfieldGasPrices.com, the price for a gallon of regular unleaded gas is $3.87. That's up 5 cents from 1 week ago and a whopping 28 cents higher than a month ago. The national gas average is $3.48, which is up 24 cents from a month ago. Wow. New this morning, the Taliban has issued a warning to the people of Afghanistan: vote at your own risk. A Taliban spokesman says the group ordered its fighters to disrupt April's presidential election. They're also telling Afghans they should reject completely the election and not put themselves in danger by going to the polls. It's the Taliban's first formal threat of violence. A local environmental group is tallying up the trash this morning after a busy weekend cleaning up Lake Isabella. The Keepers of the Kern held its first ever Damn Tough Trash Tow fundraiser this weekend, and volunteers circled the Lake Isabella shoreline, picking up whatever garbage they could find. Mountain and River Adventures owner John Stallone even pitched in, throwing all the trash collected on a stand-up paddle boat. At least 30 people are recovering this morning after a stage collapse during a school performance in Anaheim Saturday night. The entire thing was caught on camera. About 250 girls from an Orange County high school were performing when that stage collapsed. Officials say the stage folded in the middle and the girls were dropped about 10 feet into a pit. Most of the injuries are minor and none are considered life-threatening.